Hey you guys, I'm going to share with you a cool example, or at least I'm going to try to draw parallels between something that happened years ago and something that the body does. Okay, now just bear with me. Years ago, I fell into this crazy, ridiculous, stressful trap. I went vegan, okay? I went vegan and I lost a lot of muscle, gained a lot of weight. Nothing against vegan diets, but I just did it incorrectly and I fell into this trap that if what I was eating was labeled vegan, I just thought it was good for me, so I would eat it. Turns out marketing companies take advantage of you that way. I didn't realize it, but I thought that if it was the natural way, I thought if it was labeled good for you, that it was actually good for you. Now, here's what I want to talk about in today's video. When you're injured, okay, the body will do funny things to get you out of pain, but it doesn't always look like it appears when your body's trying to get itself out of pain. In other words, your body will do crazy things to get you out of pain, and it doesn't mean it's in your favor, it's an illusion. So what you think something is, in fact, might not actually be good for you. And I'm gonna cover that in today's video. So hopefully I didn't lose you guys in the first 30 seconds of this video, but this is the point, this is the premise of today's video. There is what we call adaptation, okay? And what do you know about the word adaptation? Adapt means to become better, to super compensate. That's the technical definition, right? Let's keep it simple. Adaptation is to refine and to improve whatever industry you're kind of referring to. Adaptation is typically to improve, okay? Now, here's something that we never talk about. What if the body tries to get better, but doesn't? Okay, just bear with me. A failed adaptation is a maladaptation. Now, here's the catch. Sometimes the body will adapt if we're in pain, but it's adapting in a way that's not always advantageous to you. Okay, now I know this is getting into the world of science. And a lot of you guys don't like science. So let's take a step back. When you're in pain, here's the craziness of what the body can do. When you're in pain, the pain will go away. Don't worry about the pain. Whether you are in pain versus are you healed, those are two completely different outcomes. The pain typically will take care of itself because the brain is trying to figure out what vertebrae can I shift? What can I do with the pelvis? Where do I rotate? Where do I shift my body? Where do I turn my neck? To help alleviate whatever it is that you're dealing with, okay? So, to get out of pain, the body will do things. It'll tilt things, it'll rotate, it'll pivot, and it'll just keep going. That eventually, if you give it enough time, the body will get you out of pain. But in most cases, if you are not properly rehabbing, if you aren't properly taking care of your body after an accident, an injury, or whatever the heck happened to you, the body typically does a maladaptation. And what that means is that yes, your back pain might be gone, but at what expense? What did the lower back vertebrae have to do in order to alleviate pressure? And that's where I want you guys to start thinking about. What maladaptations are you dealing with? What maladaptations has your body solidified? And this can go back years into the past, that you are now moving forward in life, not knowing that you're dealing with restrictions, tension, shortness of muscle, the body's not moving correctly, all from a maladaptation that happened in the past. Now, I'm not saying you have to do therapy. It's obviously a competitive advantage if you can do therapy to help you avoid these maladaptations, because the body can adapt in your favor. The body can get better naturally, but life gets in the way. We get older, right? We don't heal the same as we age, and as a result, I often find the older that we get, the stress, the tension, the anxieties of life in general, prevents us from healing in a way that we did when we were a lot younger. So I would encourage you to not put your chips and assume that your body will just naturally take care and heal up correctly, when in fact, just because it seems one way, it's not exactly like that deep down inside, okay? I'm not knocking on vegan diets, okay? I'm not knocking on vegan diets. I was just giving that as an example. Once again, I need you to understand, just because it seems one way, just because the pain is gone, it doesn't mean that your body did it in a way that it's in your favor and that it's good for you.